Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the Hawks hosting the Thunder, and the Thunder are 12.5-point road favorites. The over-under is at 242.5. The Thunder are minus 750 on the money line, and the Hawks are plus 525. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. They played once this season in OKC, and the Thunder won 128-104. They won, they covered, the game went over. Lineups for this game, because the NBA is just god-awful when it comes to that. SGA, Dort, Williams, Holmgren, and Hartenstein. Hartenstein is listed as in. And then Young, Daniels, Rishisher, Gay, and Okongwu, and Young is listed as probable. Now, the NBA is god-awful when it comes to lineups. When it comes to betting the games, you get the most advantageous lines as soon as they open. But when you don't find out who's starting in the game until the national anthem goes off, if someone key for one of these teams doesn't play and the line either shoots up or shoots down, you're ending up being SOL. Now, head-to-head, they're 5-5 against each other. The home team's on a 3-game winning streak. The home team is 7-3. The favorite is won and covered the last two. The favorite is both 7-3 against the spread and 7-3 on the money line, meaning when they win, they cover. The over's hit in their last 4 games. The over is 7-3, and the over-under at 242.5 is 5-5. The game they played this year hit 232. The Thunder are 8-2 in their last 10, 4-5-1 against the spread. The over is 7-3. The over is hit in their last 4. They have not covered their last 3 games. They're winning, but they're not covering. 237, 253, 259, and then 250. 23-point win over the Jazz. They covered. The next 3 games they did not. 7-point win over the T-Wolves. 3-point loss to the T-Wolves, and then an 8-point win over the Nets. And that was one of those games that I warned everyone that the Thunder were just too high. Like, the Thunder are a very good team. Let me rephrase. The Thunder are an excellent team. However, just like anything else in the NBA, if you can bet them down to a more reasonable line, you're more likely than not going to cover if you get them at like 5 or 6. I got them at 6.5 and squeaked by with that one. For the Hawks, they're 5-5 in their last 10, 7-3 against the spread. The over-under is 5-5. They're 1-3 in their last 4. The game they won was the game they covered. 222, 291, 184, and then 240. 6-point loss to the Magic, 5-point loss to the Pistons, 12-point win over the Heat, and then the Heat came back and beat them by 22. I am going to take the Thunder on the money line. I would take the Thunder laying the points. I will go under in this one, and yet again, this is another one of those games. The Thunder are minus 750 on the money line if you think they're going to win. If you can get them at 6, you're going to be probably in the 300s. Yes, you're laying points, but you're not laying 12.5, and you're still better than what you're going to be getting on the money line. You can kind of wait in-game and kind of hope that the Hawks kind of dig themselves out and jump up to an early start, but that's the calculated risk that you take, because if the Thunder go off on them in the first half, you're screwed. These are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.